Salut mes amis, ça va bien? Ça va? Oui, j'espère. Vous êtes fatigués? Oh oui, moi aussi. Today we'll have a little revision. We'll talk about the vocabulary for in a house, items in a house, rooms in a house. We're going to learn another fantastic verb, le verbe aller, one of the four essential verbs. You've already learned être and avoir. Aller is the third one. And then we're going to, once we've learned the verb aller, we'll be able to talk about the future. Exciting, right? Okay, petite révision. So we're just reviewing some verbs that we've seen before. Être, avoir, travailler, adorer. So stop the PowerPoint and fill these in quickly. Quick review. Okay? This is like automatic for you now, right? Je travaille. Mes amis sont. Marc adore. Tu as. This should be automatic. If these are not automatic, you should know how to spell these without looking them up. Practice the flashcards, mes amis. Pratiquez. Okay, another petite révision. How would you respond to these questions? Okay, pause the PowerPoint and tell me what you would say or write them down for me. Okay, these should all be familiar. Comment vous appelez-vous? Je m'appelle Marc, je m'appelle Suzanne, etc. Ça va? Oui, ça va bien. Et vous? Est-ce que vous avez une grande famille? We're using est-ce que for our question. Non, j'ai une petite famille. You could also say oui, j'ai une grande famille. Téléphonez-vous souvent à vos parents? Huh. Oui, je téléphone souvent à mes parents. Did everyone remember to change the vos to mes? I phone my parents. Est-ce que vous aimez regarder les films d'horreur? Everybody either negative, je n'aime pas regarder les films d'horreur. Je préfère les comédies. That's for me. Or you could say oui, j'aime regarder les films d'horreur. So you're having two verbs here. The first verb conjugate, the second one stays in the infinitive. I forgot an accent on comédie. And then last question, quelle est la date aujourd'hui? C'est le... And then state the date. Okay. Vocabulaire. So the vocabulaire in this chapter is all about the house. So the first thing I'm going to point out is the ground floor is called le rez-de-chaussée. Répétez, le rez-de-chaussée. Yeah, it sounds kind of long. That's how we say the ground floor. So what we call the second floor, they would call the first floor. Le premier étage. Répétez, le premier étage. Okay, so we are going to look at the different rooms in the house. And there's a lot of vocabulary in this chapter, so I made an audio file of all this house vocabulary that you can study and review later. I'm just going to point out a few key words in each room. So this is dans la cuisine. Dans means in the kitchen. Dans la cuisine. Répétez, la cuisine. Les placards. Placard could be cupboards or a closet, and you can have placards in many rooms, right? Un four, an oven. Un four à micro-ondes, or you could just call it un micro-ondes. And un réfrigérateur. Un réfrigérateur, or you can shorten that to un frigo, F-R-I-G-O. You can use either one. Frigo is easier to spell. Notice that in this drawing, the refrigerator is tiny. A lot of Europeans have much smaller appliances than we do. And you'll also notice something that seems a little strange to many of us. They have un lave-linge. Répétez, un lave-linge. a washing machine in the kitchen because space is at a premium. So this is a picture of an apartment where I stayed in the south of France last summer. And this is small kitchen, petite cuisine. And you notice right here is the washing machine. And can I just say, this is a close-up of the controls of this washing machine. This was the most complicated machine I have ever used. And I had the instruction booklet, and even reading the instructions, it was very difficult to figure this out. Look how many variations. You have 3 different knobs with so many different possible controls there. Oh my goodness. Voilà. Répétez. La salle à manger. La salle à manger. And this is pretty easy. Une table, une chaise. Dans le salon. Dans le salon. The living room. How about this? Un sofa. Oui. Une lampe. Okay. Dans la salle de séjour. La salle de séjour. This is like the family room. La salle, as you've guessed it by now, is room. So we have un téléviseur here, or you could also call it une télévision. Une télévision. Dans la chambre. Répétez. Dans la chambre. Okay, see, we have another placard here. In this case, it's a closet. Placard. Un lit. Un lit, a bed. Do we pronounce the T? No, un lit. And this is another important word. Un ordinateur. Computer. Un ordinateur. Or you can just shorten that and call it un ordi. O-R-D-I. The French love to shorten words. And we have dans la salle de bain. Dans la salle de bain. Salle de bain is a bathroom with a bathtub, right? Often has a bidet. My students always laugh at this word, une douche. Une douche is a shower. No need to laugh. And this is, if you want to go to the bathroom in France, you're going to look for les toilettes. Les toilettes. It's always in the plural, even if there's just one toilet in the room. Or it's sometimes called les WC. Les WC, even though it's a W, which stands for water closet, which is an outdated term for bathroom. Okay, so just a reminder, I have the audio files of this vocabulary in our online class. Okay? Okay, un autre verbe, le verbe aller. So, as I said, there are 4 ultra important verbs in French. Être, you've already learned. Avoir, you've learned. And we're learning the other 2 in this chapter. And one of them is aller, to go. Aller. Répétez. Je vais. Tu vas. Il va. Nous allons. Vous allez. Ils vont. Okay, first thing I'll point out is the nous allons. Remember the Z sound whenever the S is followed by a vowel. Otherwise, you do not pronounce the S. Je vais, tu vas. Right? And then this is kind of annoying. Ils vont. Boy, that looks similar to a couple other verbs we know, right? What is it for être? How do you say they are? Ils sont, right? How do you say they have with the verb avoir? Ils ont, O-N-T. So don't confuse those 3. You've seen this verb before, right? Comment allez-vous? Right? Comment allez-vous? Or comment vas-tu? We're asking, how are you? So when you're asking somebody, how are you? I hope you are fine. We're using the verb to be in English. In French, you're going to use the verb aller. I don't want you to say comment êtes-vous? They don't say that. They say comment allez-vous? How are you? How are you doing? How's it going? And the answer, je vais bien. Right? We've seen this. Nous allons bien aujourd'hui? Nous allons bien? Oui, j'espère. I hope so. Okay, allez-vous? Parfois, allez-vous? I'm inverting the verb in the subject. I'm making a question with inversion. Parfois, sometimes. Allez-vous parfois à San Diego? J'habite à San Diego. C'est une très belle ville. Allez-vous à San Diego? Allez-vous à Dallas? Allez-vous à New York? What would your answer be? So, à, we've seen this before. It's a preposition. That means it can mean in, depending on context, to or in or at. So your answer, oui, je vais parfois à New York. Or how would you make this negative? You know how to do that. Non, je ne vais pas à New York. So we're looking at the preposition à that's often used with the verb aller because you go to somewhere, right? Où vas-tu le week-end? Où, where? Où vas-tu le week-end? Tu vas à la bibliothèque? À la bibliothèque, c'est une bibliothèque. Tu vas à la librairie? C'est une librairie. So this word is a false friend. Librairie in French means what? Bookstore, yes. And bibliothèque, library. Tu vas à la maison? Après? Afterwards, tu vas à la maison? You go home? Pourquoi à la? Why are you saying à la? Because bibliothèque, librairie, and maison are feminine. Oui, très bien. Où allez-vous le vendredi soir? Friday night, you have big plans. Vous allez au cinéma, au restaurant. Répétez, au cinéma, au restaurant, au bar, au café, au supermarché. Pourquoi au? Why are we saying au here? Cinéma, restaurant, bar, café, supermarché. These are all masculine, right? And there's a contraction that happens when a comes with in front of le. You have to contract it to the AU. It's pronounced O. O. Allez-vous parfois à l'opéra? À l'opéra! Étudiez-vous à l'université? Oui, j'étudie à l'université. Okay, pourquoi à plus L apostrophe? Oui, because of the vowel, voyelle. Opéra and université start with a vowel. And one more. Sommes-nous aux États-Unis? Aux États-Unis. We haven't seen this before. In the United States. Let's repeat that. Aux États-Unis. Aux États-Unis. Are we in the United States? Oui. Nous sommes aux États-Unis. Il y a des graffitis aux toilettes? Parfois, oui. Il y a des graffitis aux toilettes. Pourquoi au? Why the AUX now? Can you tell? Yes, plural. These are both plural. So another required contraction. When a meets le, you have to make the contraction AUX. In the United States, in the bathroom. So just to summarize, the preposition a, when it meets la, then it's à la, that doesn't change. A plus le is o. A plus L apostrophe doesn't change, but A plus les becomes AUX. This is page 108. How do we say this number in French? Page 108. Très bien. Où est-ce que tu vas le samedi matin? Samedi matin, Saturday morning. Où est-ce que tu vas? Can you tell me two places? Moi, je vais à la gym et je vais au café. Et le samedi soir, où est-ce que tu vas? Can you tell me a couple places you go? Tu vas au bar? Oui ou non? Tu vas au concert? Tu vas au cinéma? Okay, one more thing with aller. Fabulous verb. You can use this to make a future statement. So, aller followed by a verb in the infinitive makes a future statement. So, je vais manger après la classe means I'm going to eat. The same as we make future statements in English. I'm going to. So you just need the verb aller. You conjugate the verb aller for the pronoun. And then the second verb, as always, stays in the infinitive. Tu vas aller au cinéma. Répétez. Tu vas aller au cinéma. You're going to go to the movies. Répétez. Nous allons regarder un film. We're going to watch a film. And the negative, the ne pas, go around just that first part. Je ne vais pas travailler ce week-end. Répétez. Je ne vais pas travailler ce week-end. Okay? Quick exercise to check your understanding. Ce soir, tu vas étudier. Ta mère va parler au téléphone. Tes amis vont manger au restaurant. Je vais regarder la télé. I'm talking about me, the professor. You can answer using vous. So pause the PowerPoint. How would you write these answers using aller plus an infinitive? Okay. Tu vas étudier? Oui, je vais étudier. I assume that you study every day, taking this difficult 8-week intense class. Oui, je vais étudier. Ta mère va parler au téléphone? Oui, elle va parler au téléphone. Tes amis vont manger au restaurant? Oui, ils vont manger au restaurant. Why is it au restaurant? Oui, restaurant, c'est masculin. Je vais regarder la télé. Imaginez. Oui, vous allez regarder la télé. Oui, c'est possible. Now let's imagine the negative. Do you remember how to do the negative? Pause the PowerPoint and respond to all of these questions in the negative. Okay? So, tu vas regarder les vrais housewives ce soir? The real housewives? That exists in French too. Google it. It's very funny to watch clips of that show in French. French women living in Beverly Hills. Wealthy French women living in Beverly Hills, speaking French. Very funny. Non, je ne vais pas regarder les vrais housewives. Le prof va aller au bar ce soir? Elle va danser sur la table? Oh, mais non, elle ne va pas aller au bar. Elle ne va pas danser sur la table. I'm not going to dance on the table tonight. Nous allons fumer en classe? Non, nous n'allons pas fumer en classe. Remember to make the N apostrophe in front of a vowel. Tes parents vont acheter une Porsche? Non, ils ne vont pas acheter de Porsche. Remember, pas de. So, the last thing is the homework activity. This is going to be a listening exercise. So just write one word, either future or present. So if you hear a future sentence like je vais étudier with two verbs, you write future. If you hear just one verb, nous allons au café, then you write present. Okay? Numéro 1. Tu vas chanter. Tu vas chanter. Numéro 2. Vous allez au supermarché. Vous allez au supermarché. Numéro 3. Marc va manger au restaurant. Marc va manger au restaurant. Numéro 4. Mes amis vont écouter un concert. Mes amis vont écouter un concert. Numéro 5. Nous allons à la bibliothèque. Nous allons à la bibliothèque. Et numéro 6. Je vais aller à Chicago. Je vais aller à Chicago. OK? Voilà. Et les devoirs. One more PowerPoint for this week. Discussion entries as usual. I have recorded the vocabulary separately for La Maison. Start your assignments, and we have flashcards on the future. Aller plus infinitif. Pratiquer, pratiquer. You're more than halfway there, mes amis. Bon courage et bonne journée. Au revoir.